I don't even know if this is the way I'm supposed to go.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dahna was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history. I need something to eat.
I wanna... Wait, hold on. Is this all a dead end? Okay.
Get lost!
Eat dirt!
I'll be saving this one.
Come and face me!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the
wait, I
odd
can
ones,
swim, can't I?
running with a Renin.
Like, how would I have spotted that?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'm not done!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Here you go.
Come
Bet
on,
that
come
shell's
on.
hiding something tasty.
Here's a healing arm.
I'll bash in their face.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how
Thank
useful I
you.
can be.
Leave the enemy parts to
Carve
me.
through armor. No complaints here.
Damn, you beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Oh, like hell. I'm not done! Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Here I come!
Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Right, next one.
Take this!
Already on.
Severing wind! Not today! Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, looky here.
Ooh, clam tentacles. Flatfish.
Out of our way!
Now you see what I can do.
Photon raging cascade.
Current hurricane.
You're fit now!
Get high. Just back it out again.
You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic.
Still, it's a part of
That's my
it.
cue.
Embrace it.
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
No complaints from me.
So wait, does this not loop around? Can I make this jump? No.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over!
I'm surrounded.
Severing wind! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Not a chance! all yours. This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. Take this.
Do it! Leave now!
You're finished.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Go no further!
Take this! Wind! Lightning Falcon! Crush!
I feel kind of funny. Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that. I owe you one.
This one's mine.
It's almost too strong.
I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Yes, ma'am.
It's over. Demon Fang! You picked the wrong...
Talon Hurricane! My fists are crushing it out there!
I won't forgive you!
Severing Wind! Here I come! Rising Falcon! You're mine!
Eagle Fly!
Demon Fang! No escape!
Flying freak!
You can't lay a finger on it. Sion,
prefer that.
can you take care of them?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I can feel my precision improving.
Right, here goes! It's over! Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over!
Seal!
Blow away!
Here goes! Where that came from!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to their heart's content.
I can do this all day!
Now you see what I can do!
Do it!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. No choice.
Let me help.
You're mine!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Rising Falcon! Here I come! You're mine!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy!
Get it together! We need you informed!
Pieces! Attack time!
Here I come!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Little help!
Handle this.
Rising Falcon!
I never miss! Get the win! Seal!
Turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
First strike!
Okay, here I go. You're mine! You're finished!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Shot!
Well done.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Go no further!
Rising Falcon! Take this! It's over!
Alright,
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
air thrust!
Demon Fang!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Take this! It's over!
Where are you going? Now!
Well then, let's keep moving. Out of our way!
Take this! It's over! You picked the wrong fight!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
It's over! Severing Wind! Here I come!
Nice, Law. Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Well, someone seems
You're finished!
Nothing new about that, Shion.
still as humble as ever.
I think I'm getting stronger.
We're so high up!
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it,
Get lost!
Take this!
Ready!
Severing Wind!
Here's a healing
Swallow
arm!
Blade!
Wind!
Damn it!
Air thrust!
Here I come!
Blazing
It's over!
yeah, I'll be okay.
Annihilation!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing arm!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Demon Fang! It's over!
Where are you going?
You're mine! It's over!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy!
Way to go!
Here I come! Now I can let loose!
Sleep now!
Eagle Dive! Eagle Dive!
Demon Fang! Take this! It's over!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Backing down!
Rising Falcon! Take this!
I'll smash you!
It's over! You're finished!
Eagle
Take
Fire!
this! Take this! Severing Wind! Take this! You're finished! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dahna, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dahna, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not in your dream!
That's enough! Here I come! Wind!
Annihilation!
Mirage!
Primed and ready!
Where
got
are you
flyers.
going? I've got this! Let him mark
Fantastic.
Great!
All yours!
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
Trying to be nice.
So those are Dahna and Astral Earth.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Come on,
Now!
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I've used a bit too much healing.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be. Nice. Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
He's gone! I'm surrounded!
Severing light! Here I come! Rising
Armor
Falcon!
won't save you! Eat this!
Here's a healing orb. Let's go!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahna? Not to a Renan who don't.
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Get on it there together.
Severing wind! Take this! Rising Falcon! We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them!
Someone's feeling lively.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I need to be stronger. I hate camping out.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dahna are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared, and that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?